MrBeast partnered with Amazon Prime to make the biggest competition show in history, with the biggest cash prize in history, the most contestants in history, and the biggest production budget in history. And I'm in it. I can finally talk about it publicly because they released the first section of it on YouTube. It was by far the coolest thing that I've ever got to experience, so I thought it'd be fun to watch it together.
I am sitting on $5 million in cash and competing for it. Open the gates!
That cash was real, by the way. All $1 bills. I've never seen that much money in one place before.
1,000 people.
I'm somewhere in there.
First spot in my 10-episode Prime Video series called Beast Game. Ladies and gentlemen, look to your left and look to your right. 1,000 of you will be eliminated by the end of this video. But for the other half of you moving on to Beast Games, one of you will walk away with the record.
This was the craziest thing I've ever seen. 2,000 people all in one place for the same purpose. Oh my god. When those curtains dropped, it was such an adrenaline rush.
I need all of you to split up into 5 groups of 400. Whichever group is the last to lift that 10,000-pound boulder across that finish line.
So I'm on the pink team. Man, the pressure was crazy. The idea that 400 people would go home right away.
You are about to be eliminated.
Home is not an option.
It was so heartbreaking to think of going home and not getting to see the next game.
Go!
Oh my god. Okay. So, I gotta tell you a little bit of backstory here. So, this rope spans the entire Allegiant Stadium. And so, we have people side by side on this rope from one end of the football field to the last part, right? I met up with some friends after this, and we talked about our strategies on different teams. And we all realized that our strategy was pretty dumb in retrospect. We realized that as you pull, more rope would get exposed at the front. And so, for some reason, all of the colors had the strategy of having people in the back who were against the back of the stadium, so they couldn't help pull. We were gonna have them run to the front as the rope got exposed so that they could get on and help pull. So there were people who were at the back of the stadium getting ready to just bolt for the front. But why not just have them waiting at the front already? I don't know, everyone was like ready to race across the football stadium to grab the rope. This was the craziest feeling I have ever had. My closest friend on the show, her name's Steph. We were just screaming, we were pulling, we were like, let's go! We're in like a survival mode, right? And as we start getting messy, right, my friend says, Justin, we're falling over each other. I was like, yeah. And she's like, run to the front. And I'm like, okay, Roger. And I throw the rope to the side and I'm just bolting for the front. I have not sprinted genuinely in my entire adult life. All the adrenaline's rushing to me. And then I watch our ball go up in slow motion. And as I'm sprinting, I'm like halfway down the football field. Our ball crosses the finish line. The fireworks go off. Our color lights up. And I have never leaped for joy so genuinely in my life. But I'm sprinting, I see it go off and I'm like, yeah! It was the coolest, silliest feeling I've ever had. Oh my god, it's so chaotic. Yeah, you see so many people running to the front. Oh my god. Everyone's so chaotic. Honestly, how brutal. I know they had to do this to make the show engaging, but whenever people had to go home right away, it was so sad. It's just like,
We're gonna give you all $2,000 for
that was pretty cool. They gave us all $2,000 just for showing up. But when someone went home and their dreams just crashed, especially if you'd gotten close with them. One of my closest friends, her name's Sarah, she was on the red team because she couldn't get one of our jerseys. And we didn't know, and we just saw her walking out.
showing up. So as these trials were heating up,
So sad.
chose to go home early.
It really is my time to step out. 24 hours, I did it. I did a day.
At least they got to walk away with $2,000, which might be a big brain move because these trials are only going to get more intense.
Man, 404 people gone.
Congratulations on passing the first challenge.
So some inside baseball here. This was filmed on a totally different day. Each game was on a totally different day. And by then, we had formed such strong bonds with our teams. It's hard to explain, but like if you were all there without your phones, you're all completely locked in to just surviving, it's such a crazy feeling. Because not only do you want to survive, you want your friends to survive, because when are you ever gonna see a MrBeast $10 million game in your lifetime, right? Like regardless of the $5 million, just getting to see the next thing with your friends, it was so heartbreaking when someone had to go home. So we got so close with our colors, and there were so many theories going around like which colors were gonna backstab each other, which ones were gonna team up. In retrospect, we should have guessed that this twist was coming.
Don't you just love your teams? Yellow team, don't you love each other? Green, orange, pink. Unfortunately for challenge 2, your teammates will be your opponents. Bring out the briefcases. Only pink team, stand around the red border, come on over. In front of you is the
Going
sea
first
of
kind of
briefcases.
sucked because we didn't know what the game was.
On the Jumbotron, we are going to quickly show which briefcases are safe and which are eliminated. Your goal is to memorize where the safe briefcases are and claim one before someone else does. Think fast and run faster. Because of the 400 people on each team, 50 of you will end up with an eliminated briefcase. All right, reveal the map.
Okay, the second row.
7. That's row number 7.
I hope all...
Okay, I have to tell you a really lame backstory related to this game. It's super special to me. It will not be in the video. Coming into this game, I got glasses for the first time, and I found out that I have like astigmatism, like double vision, and I wasn't used to my glasses. And it sounds silly, but I was like, should I bring it into the Coliseum with me? Because we were there, we didn't get to leave. And I had no idea what the games would be. And if it was something like obstacle course related or whatever, like I was like, do I want to be carrying around my glasses with me? And when I wore them, I wasn't used to them, so I got like disoriented. So I almost didn't bring them. But when this game came up and they popped up on the screen like 400 tiny dots that I had to be able to see where all of them were, I had this super lame moment. It felt epic to me, but I knew it was super stupid. I was like lining up there and I was like, hell yeah, I prepared for this. and it served us really well because I've talked to some friends who went through this game and everyone was really nervous about the people around them. They just like were all in it for themselves. But me and the people around me, we collaborated because I saw 5 people to my right, 5 people to my left, and I noticed no one was talking to each other. Everyone was just paranoid about someone else stealing their suitcase. But I went to each of them and I was like, hey, look, the only people who will get eliminated here are the ones who just fight over a briefcase and then one of you has to go to a leftover one. There are definitely 10 briefcases for all of us, and I just picked out which ones we should pick, and I was like, let's just all go for these and just like don't fight, right? And it worked out pretty well for us.
All of you have a briefcase in mind.
Woo, that's my friend Emmeline on the right.
1, go!
Being on the corners
I can see you people.
is such a disadvantage because you have 2 people, 2 directions competing against you.
what I think it is. If it's not, then I'm gonna find someone to blame.
What's in that case?
I have no clue what's in there.
So your chance to win $5 million completely relies.
If we hadn't gone first and we knew how the game worked, we definitely would have avoided the corners.
Now that everyone has a case, it is time to find out what your fate
Oh,
is.
that was me in the background. Hold on. I get my 2 seconds, or my half a second of fame. It's a blurry picture, but I'll take it.
It's time to find out what your fate is. Will that briefcase in front of you let you move on? Or
Yeah! Woo!
to move on? Or will it be costing you this life-changing $5 million? 3, 2, 1, reveal! Congratulations to the 350 of you that see green, but to the 50 of you that see
man.
red, you have been eliminated.
We lost another friend on this. His name was Juan.
I was not expecting this.
And my closest friend, Steph, she also got beaten out to her suitcase. She came running over to where I was, and luckily I had remembered one case that was green. She didn't know if it was green or not, and she looked over and I gave her a thumbs up. And luckily we both made it through, but Juan also came over because someone beat him to his suitcase. And we had to say goodbye to him.
I'm really nervous. We're going 1, 2, 3.
Oh God, that sucked.
1, go!
It's so chaotic.
Really praying this is good.
Let's see who's going on to compete for $5 million. Open them up. What'd you get?
The tension is so crazy.
Players moving on, we of course gave the eliminated players $2,000 each.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming out.
Oh my God.
And then sent green up to the chopping block. Reveal the map.
I'm going for this one right here.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yellow. You guys nervous back there? Make sure you pay attention. It's very important.
Look at all of them. They're all studying it as hard as they can.
Go. Three, 2, 1. Reveal. What did you get? While another 50 players were eliminated from the green team, I had something diabolical in store for this final round. Yellow team, remember I told you to pay attention?
This sucked.
Make sure you pay attention. It's very important. You guys are gonna use the same pattern green used, but we're only gonna show the map for a couple seconds.
That's so awful.
So ridiculous.
Everybody stand around the edge.
That's it. We're locking in.
Flash the map!
I'm going to that road. I'm going to that road.
Go!
Man, there's so much confusion.
Everybody's strategy on this one was just to run. Nobody down there looks confident at all.
All right, everyone has a briefcase. Let's find out if you're competing for $5 million or heading out. 3, 2, 1, open your briefcase. Oh my gosh. For those of you that got green, you are all moving on to the next challenge. I've got a question. How does it feel to be winners? And that is the end of challenge number 2. Let's get some rest before the next challenge.
1,400 remain.
A long day. Trying to get to sleep. We're sleeping here by the money. We're trying to manifest it. We ride together. We sleep together.
Those sleeping bags.
We're in together.
Sleep well, everyone. You're going
when you're that emotionally drained, you sleep like a baby.
Whatever it takes for my family and for my tribe.
I don't think there's anything I wouldn't do to win this money.
Congratulations!
Oh, this is, I think maybe, this is one of the best games in the entire show, in my opinion.
In this audition for my new Prime Video show, Beast Game. The rules for Challenge 3 are simple. We are placing flags across the playing field in front of you. You will need to capture a flag in order to move on. There's 1,400 of you and 1,100 flags. This means 300 of you will be eliminated. So we'll be setting out a different number of flags.
This was the biggest elimination by far, too. 300 out of 1,400. I think this was the biggest elimination.
Run as fast as I can, get to a flag, snatch it as quick as possible.
So this game was really smart for a couple different reasons. I think it was a really smart way to assign numbers for the show, as opposed to just doing it randomly, like on Squid Games. Because when you grabbed your number, you bonded with it. Like, you fought for that number. Also, the game mechanics were super interesting. If you stepped over the red line and you didn't get a flag, you were eliminated. So if you did the math out, I was telling my friends, I was like, if 30% or something like that of people go for a flag, like 30% more than the number of flags, then our odds just get better and better and better, right? Like if 10 flags come out and 50 people go, 40 people get eliminated, we should just wait. Like if we just wait, then maybe 100% of the people who wait will get flags. But the issue is everyone started thinking that way. So almost no one went. Out of 1,400 people, everyone coordinated so well, because the next strategy that we all tried to do, which you'll probably see in this, is we started calling out the numbers. We're like, hey, I'm going for number 50, and everyone's like, okay, cool, I'll just wait, right? So if you called out your number, it was likely no one wanted to compete against you. But as time went on, and as the odds got worse and worse, things just started falling apart, and it was so interesting.
There are only 10 flags on the field for this first round. There's a lot more than 10 of you.
So we saw 10 flags. We're like, okay, as long as like 13 or 14 people go, our odds get better.
Not go on the third round.
We're about to start round 1.
What if you both go for the same flag?
You better move faster.
As soon as I blow this horn, the round will begin.
Oh, they're running. No, he's going. He's going. Whoa. Barely anybody win.
Okay, I have to tell you a really funny story. So in preparation for these games, you had no idea what the trials would be, but I've seen his previous videos, and I know that you have to race for things. Sometimes there's obstacle courses. And so the only thing I did to prep was just, I practiced sprinting up and down my block. And my friends on Strava were like, what the hell are you doing? That probably looks so sketchy. But when this game was announced, I was like, kind of like the glasses thing, super lame narrative, but it is only relevant to me. I'm like, hell yeah, I've been preparing for this. And oh my gosh, because we all started calling out numbers, and sometimes multiple people would call out the same number and you didn't know if they would betray you and go after the same flag. I have never bullshitted so much in my life. Because when I called out number 472, there were 2 other people next to me who were like, no, I'm going for 472. And I was like, you can race me, but I'm a professional sprinter. And they were like, oh shit, okay. And no one competed with me for my flag.
Those 2 are racing for flag 1. Oh, we got a collision. Yeah!
Let's go number 10. Let's go number 10, baby.
10 flags were captured and 2 people were eliminated. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, when only 2 people got eliminated, when we thought like 50 people would go, the tension just like spiked. We're like, oh God, maybe we can't wait.
Way smarter than I thought. I thought hundreds of people were gonna go. We started off a little tame. Now let's get crazy. For the second round, we're gonna bring out 50 flags. A lot of people are about to be eliminated. You're all going this time?
Yeah, and we realized that if there was a flag near you, you kind of had to like take that opportunity, because a lot of flags were in random places, and they actually, I don't know if they'll show it, but they started putting them in really inconvenient places later. The tension just built so organically in this game.
There it goes! Oh, you went for it! Oh my gosh, so many people are getting flags! This is insane! There's only a few flags left. Who's gonna get the last one?
You see number 20 right there?
Oh man.
Let's go.
All 50 flags have been captured, and 5 people were eliminated. Remember, the longer you wait,
Yeah, only 5 people out of 50. Yeah, so the odds just got worse and worse.
So far, most people that cross the red line end up getting a flag, and not many people have actually been eliminated.
I think that's 8 eliminates on that one. I see you all in the back, so you're thinking if you wait until the end, your odds will be way better.
But it's not playing out that way.
And with the people on the front lines calling dibs on their flag,
307. 274.
284, 284.
Got it. He's got it.
Oh no, I'm going for without.
God, they got brutal because people started calling their flags, which I'm sure they expected.
are getting worse and worse.
Oh, that was my number. And then they started moving the flags last minute, so everyone got really confused.
Waiting it out was because they were working together.
The group wants me to put it right here.
When I went, my foot, so they got really sneaky with the buzzer, and there was so much tension because if you did a false start, you were eliminated. My foot was pressed up against that red line so hard that my foot went numb, and they just like held off on doing the buzzer for so long. When they finally did the buzzer, I bolted. Oh my God, grabbing that flag and looking up at that number, oh, it felt so amazing.
Here's what the line looked like at the start of the challenge, and look at it now.
There's 179 of you left and only 100 flags.
Let's dwindle the numbers a little more. Bring out 50 flags. This is where the strategy comes out.
We only have 2 rounds left, so you can either go right now or take your chances in our final round.
The question is, if you wait another round,
will your odds get better or will they get worse?
Oh no, I think I know what happens here. Oh no, okay. I thought a lot of people might have false started.
There are only a few flags left. There it is! There it is! She got it!
God, it's such a rush of emotions. I feel so happy for the people who get flags, and then I feel so sad for the people who don't.
There's 115 people left. Only 50 people are gonna make it to this.
Oh, what was so hard about this is when you got your flag, with all the other games, if someone got eliminated, you got to say goodbye to them. And my closest friend wasn't confident that she'd get a flag. She said she was a lot slower. And when I got mine, I had to wait on the other side, and I didn't know who survived. And she ended up coming out with a flag, and we just, it's so silly. Oh, there's the false starts. Oh my God, brutal.
I said yo, bro. That was like 50 people just got out.
I said yo!
Throughout this whole challenge, it's been very clear that
But my friend, when we saw each other, it sounds so silly, but we broke down in tears because I told her, I was like, I thought I wouldn't get to say goodbye.
eliminated 31 people.
We didn't have our phone, so if you got eliminated, like there was a real chance that we wouldn't get to connect afterwards.
$2,000. I teamed up with Moneyline, the easiest place to borrow, earn, and win money, to give the 1,000 losing contestants $2,000 each. And on top of that, Moneyline is also giving you at home a chance to win money as well. They're giving away another $1,000 to 1,000 lucky winners, aka another $1 million. To enter, just scan this QR code or visit moneyline.com/bscan. And finally, flag 1100.
After this round, the challenge is over.
The final round of this challenge.
$5 million
Man.
on the line.
3,
Jesus.
2, 1. Oh my God! The last flag has been captured. Congratulations to the 1,100 of you who are moving on to our final final challenge, the most cutthroat challenge yet.
1,100 people left. Oh, this challenge.
The Las Vegas Raiders, and we're ready for the final trial.
So, I won't speak to all the news and press around this, but let's just say I was really tired by this point. I was drained, and I wanted so bad to get to the show. But I was like, I really hope it's not a physical challenge, because I was at my limit.
The scale of this show is unbelievable. We built an entire city. We're giving away a private island, and we've got the biggest prizes in entertainment history. But standing between you and my Beast Games TV show is one final challenge.
I need all of you to split up into groups of 100.
This challenge.
Luckily, I'd made so many. I had like 2 main groups of pretty large groups of friends that all survived the flag game. So we all trusted each other a lot. Oh, I was there. Hold on.
Your entire team.
I'm looking for trust, but it's hard to trust when you don't know people.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to tell you a story. I forgot. Okay, so this is the ultimate test of trust, and we are so tired and exhausted. And one of the funniest things happened because me and a couple of my friends, we were so exhausted, but we found like a group that we trust, but it only takes one person to just screw over everyone. But we feel good about our group. We get into a line of like 100, and then we're just like, okay, let's just chill. Let's just see what happens in this game. And then out of nowhere, this group of like 20, like much younger people, which they were very nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how they had so much energy. They came in and they were like, yo fam, what's good dog? We about to get it out here. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain how much you don't need someone being super energetic and super chaotic when you are this close and you're just so sick and tired and you're just like, please don't screw us over. I just looked at my friends and we're like, oh no.
I don't even know who he is. I've never talked to this guy. They're not trusting the rest of the group, and they're coming to our group, and then they're not trusting our group. I don't trust those people. It's kind of depressing that my survival in this competition is based on these people.
Who was the last person to join?
One of the guys is basically saying, hey, 10K, I'm an easy buyout. We can't trust him.
Can't trust everybody, but I trust myself. That's all that matters.
I am very confident in this group we have here. I don't think anybody's going to fold. We're going to make it to that show no matter what. We're going to be the people that are going to end us off. There's nothing that can make me turn my back on my team.
It's time for challenge number 4. We're not going to be cheering much longer. Starting now, if you step off your platform, you will be eliminated, and so will your entire platform.
Oh my god.
Everyone knows the rules. Good luck.
I will not leave this platform.
Oh, everyone was so tired and just hangry. There were people, and you have people from all different walks of life.
Who's the weak link here?
Nobody.
There were people who were like right up against the edge and like hanging their feet off, and we're like, hey, could you like maybe come back or something? And they were like, don't tell me what to do. And they would be like, they would be hanging off more on the edge. It's just so much tension.
We will not leave.
We were there for a long time. I don't think they'll show.
Guess I'll go get a bunch of money.
Yeah, we were there for a long time before they even got the money.
Honestly, I don't normally get nervous before filming.
Oh my god, the amount of money they gave away was crazy.
It's about to receive a lot of money, and 99 other people are gonna be very sad. This is gonna be heart-wrenching. I brought 3 separate bribes out here. I'm not offering this right now.
So I'm not gonna be anywhere here because I am like slumped over by the pillar in the middle. And I'm just like, I'm sure this is freaking awesome to watch, but I am so tired. I'm so excited to watch it on YouTube. And I just really hoped that no one on my platform took the money.
And if somehow all 1,100 of you
Oh my God.
The $5,000 and the $50,000.
This was insane.
Oh my God!
We thought it'd be like $250,000.
It's literally 1/5 of the prize money. When that timer starts, the $5,000 prize will be in play. If anyone wants to exchange 99 players for $5,000, it's right here.
God, this is
I
insane.
think we got this. I'm just hoping that someone else on a different team is willing to leave.
$5,000! $5,000. Trying to give someone $5,000.
Nobody wants $5,000.
$5,000 is nothing.
$5,000 up for grabs.
5,000? Wait, right now?
Every single team has declined the $5,000. Seems like no one has any interest. You can go ahead and reset the timer. Put it back to 10 minutes. They don't want it. This offer is off the table.
For this group of 1,100 people, the price of betrayal was clearly higher than $5,000. But as we got ready for the next bribe of $50,000, the entire stadium started to change. People on every single platform were inching closer to the edge, getting ready to jump.
Oh my God.
Because
My
everyone
heart.
here is competing with one thing on their mind.
This amount of money is life-changing.
To my 7-month-old baby, Layla.
Yeah, $50,000, even $10,000 was life-changing for a lot of folks.
I bought my dad a house.
I had a lot of friends who said that they would self-eliminate themselves for $10,000 if it meant our friends could go on. But when we found this game, like, it changed everything because you don't want to ruin 99 other people's dreams, you know?
Very interesting. When that timer starts, whoever touches the ground first will now receive $50,000.
But I did not expect for this offer to be so irresistible that someone would actually jump before the timer even started.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
She still stepped off. She's not gonna get it.
Oh, they can't give her the money. Because you'd think you'd be like, okay, you got, like, just give her the money, why not? But it's not fair to everyone else who is waiting for the timer.
Oh my God! 99 people just lost out on $5 million!
I am in that back corner back there. So we were safe. When I was basically passed out, everyone on my platform started screaming. I thought that someone on our platform had jumped, but we were just screaming for joy because we had made it to the show.
I'm sorry, she stepped off. You guys can head to the exit. I'm sorry.
Oh, I feel so awful
Was brutal.
for them.
It's nothing
Oh,
compared to what these 1,000 remaining contestants are about to face. They have now earned their spot in the biggest competition series of all time. And one of them will walk away with $5 million in cash.
oh my gosh. Oh, they're not showing it, but we got to party in the $5 million.
That concludes this YouTube
I've never held $100,000 in
Check this out.
cash in my
Turn on the
hand.
lights. This is going to be the most insane show you have ever seen in your life. We built an entire city from the ground up. We're giving away a private island. We have a $5 million grand prize, and we have 1,000 contestants.
Just getting to see what was in that Coliseum,
We'll be on YouTube with a streaming series.
I never thought I'd be able to just be in a MrBeast video. Coolest things I've ever got to see.
It would be to watch Beast Games, Episode 1.
I'm so excited for you guys to see Beast Games.
You'll get to see which one of those 1,000 people wins this $5 million in cash. I'm gonna start the show. Head over to Prime Video and watch Beast Games.
Episodes 1 and 2 of the Beast Games are up on Amazon Prime right now. I'm so excited for you guys to see what me and my friends got to do. And Jimmy, if you're watching this, thank you for the adventure of my lifetime. I will remember it forever. Okay, I'll see you guys over there. Maybe. There's a lot of us. Bye.